Welcome back to Golf Simulator videos. I've had a lot of people reach out and ask, can I play E6 Connect on my iPad if I don't have a projector or a screen? So one, the answer is absolutely yes. Today, I'm going to demonstrate what it looks like to play E6 Connect on an iPad or iOS device, and I'm going to do it with the Flightscope Mevo Plus, and I'm even going to do it on one of the premium courses that I have. So Pebble Beach, which I've shown on the PC before. I'm sure everybody would like to do a comparison of what it looks like on an iPad. So I'm actually going to right now start a screen record, okay? So that's good to go. I'm going to record the screen on this iPad. I have HD Golf set up just so I'm kind of hitting into something so you guys can see what I'm doing, but I'm going to display this iPad nice and large so you guys can actually see what it looks like. I'll just put my swing video maybe down in the bottom, okay? So let's go ahead and go to play golf. I'm just going to use a guest. You could see on that home screen, if you weren't looking, that online mode is enabled. That's because I have a subscription. So as long as your Flightscope Mevo Plus comes with 5 courses and some practice areas. It's a great package. If you want to, for just $300 a year, not month, $300 a year, you get the basic subscription, which give you 27 courses plus a rotating course, so a different course each month. And then you can buy premium courses like I have, or you can buy the $600 expanded pack, which gives you like 97 courses. So tons of options there. So I'm just going to go to stroke play. I'm going to go down to Pebble Beach, which I've downloaded already on the iPad. There it is right there. And just for this demonstration, it's early, I've swung no clubs yet today. Let's just go to selected holes and let's just select some par 3s really quick. I like how you can just throw them all down. You can hit the trash button and then you can select par 3s. I'm just going to play a couple holes. I'll put 4 up there. I don't know if we'll play all 4. We'll see how it goes here. Start the game. It loads up. And here we are on number 5. So it's a 193 yard par 5, 5 feet downhill. Probably going to hit like a 5-iron or so. Let's go ahead and so we can use our marker, which I like. So you can see me, using my different marker there. And I'm going to select 5-iron. And it looks like I'm all set now. 188 yards, I have it landing like just before the hole there. So let's go ahead and put this down. I could probably get a 6-iron there, which let's go ahead and do that. No reason to overshoot it. So here's the interesting part about not having a projector or a screen. I'm aligned on my iPad. I just need to pick a center point, whether it be my net or whatever I'm hitting into. And I just need to focus on, let me make sure I grabbed the right club. I did. Just need to focus on hitting this ball straight. And then all I have to do is look over at the iPad. You guys are going to have that to see. Little draw. I can see it flying already. I walk over here. Oh, almost landed right where the stick is. 9 feet from the pin. That's going to be inside the gimme zone. There's my data. Carried at 187. I'm sure glad I picked that 6-iron, that's for sure. I usually hit my 6-iron about 185 yards, 190 yards, so that was a great read. And here we are on the famous number 7. Now you guys will see that I picked the sunset mode here. So let's go back to that first hole just for a second. I think that it's very important to realize that all I did was line myself with the center. Didn't need the iPad at all. I hit and walked right over, looked at the ball flight, saw it land. Works quite well. I'm interested to see what you guys think of the graphics on the iPad. For being a mobile device, I could take this out to a driving range and I could set it down, hit balls, and literally play simulated golf out at a driving range. Comment below and tell me what you think about that. This is just an iPad I'm using here. So 107 yards, 28 feet downhill. I have played this many times before. 106 yards. So I should be able to get my 58 there. Debating whether I should hit a 58 or whether I should hit a soft 54. Man, that's a tough call. I think I might hit a soft 54. So I'm going to set this down again. I'm all aligned. You can see that I picked that sunset view. That's one of my favorite settings, if you want to call it that, in E6 Connect. Gives you that kind of orange, you know, clouds and sky, and it looks pretty cool here at Pebble Beach on number 7. So once again, I have my stick aligned, so I'm good to go there. I'm just going to set myself up. Know that I have 107 yards, 28 feet downhill, so I only want to carry this thing probably about 100 yards or so. I don't know if you guys can see the HD golf image easily or not, but oh, I went a little too far. Give me some spin. And it looks like I'm about 19 feet out. So it'll be an opportunity for you guys to be able to see putting. So I carried that 115. I hit that a little too hard. That 28 feet downhill makes a big difference. All right, so 17 feet, 3 inches downhill. I think this is a makeable putt. Let's grab our putter here, and we'll also grab our ball that does not have a metallic dot on it. There's been a lot of discussion about the metallic dot. I will tell you, because we're doing this example of a non-screen situation where you may be playing with a net, and I will tell you, push down my soft strike here a little bit, that way it's not messing with the Mevo reading. Just kind of comes up every once in a while. I just like to keep it as, you know, level as possible, just in case it interferes at all. But so back to the net and the metallic dot. So people have mentioned, do you need to use the metallic dot? That's the first question that keeps coming up. Well, if you want the most accurate spin reading, you need to use the metallic dot. I've done the testing. Usually it caps the spin reading, so on like your high wedges and stuff, it's not going to get to those 9, 10,000, 11,000 RPM spin readings. So I highly recommend it. If you're hitting into a net, I suggest you get a soft net. If you can, get like maybe a soft screen, even though you're not using a projector. It could be like a cloth you lay in front of the net, or a sheet, a thick sheet, and that's going to stop from damaging the metallic dot. Because I've heard that a lot of people that are using like rough nets, it damages the metallic dot, and you want to use it for the best accuracy. So I'm aligned 17 feet, 3 inches downhill. I need to hit this 15 feet. So there's a little tip for you there. That way your dot can last, because my dots last as long as the ball lasts. Hope that's not too hard. Oh, I blew it by the hole. I hit that a little too hard. That 3 inches downhill, I probably should have only hit that, you know, 10 feet, and I hit it for 15. I got talking there, and that was definitely too fast. So that's all right, though. It was funny. I don't know if you noticed, but it looks like HD Golf actually read the putt there. That's funny, even though we're on the range. All right, so what do we have here? Oh, this might be a... Well, this might be another 6-iron, though, because it's 24 feet downhill, 203 yards. Now, I really like the sky. It looks nice. I've liked what I've seen so far, you know, as far as on the green and everything. The biggest thing I think you'll notice about the iPad is just the greenery, the 3D images. It looks like they've scaled those down. That way it's, you know, a smoother, easier to run, I'm sure, on the iPad. So let's go ahead and see if we can, where does it have us aimed? I'm gonna try to aim it right, kind of right in the front of that right side of the pin there. Let's grab a 6-iron. Man, I sure hope I can hit that same shot that I hit on the first hole. And not being warmed up, this is a little difficult. All right. Once again, I'm just aiming straight at my screen. A lot of my balls start right and go left. Oh, I'm short. It felt a little short. That's all right, let's do a chip. We'll get our wedge out, see if my short game is on. Let's see what it has us set at there. I love how I can walk over and I can look at, you know, the ball flying. It gives me plenty of time. You could have a TV, you know, with an HDMI output from your iPad if you wanted to. You could just have the iPad sitting right in front of you. I'll do that this shot. So I could put the iPad right here. I think that's plenty far out of the way. It's not going to interfere with the Flightscope Mevo Plus at all. And now I can just look and just say 38 feet. What is that, 2 feet uphill. This is a tough shot, really tough shot. Just got to get it up there. Almost just need to carry it like 20 feet. Oh boy. Yeah, I knew it was going to be too far. That's really tough to get up and over the bunker. You almost have to hit like a flop, which I felt like was going to be a little tough. So yeah, I definitely hit a little too much there. It's all right. Leaves me with a 17-foot putt that's 5 inches downhill this time. So this time I'm going to pay attention to the 5 inches downhill, and I'm only going to hit this about 10 feet because I think that's all it needs for that much downhill. Let's see if I can get it in there. I love my soft strike mat. Like I said, I just like keeping this edge nice and smooth for putting because I don't want it to interfere with the Mevo Plus. I don't think it does, but I don't know. I guess I'm a little OCD. All right, let's see what we can do here. Straight ahead. Oh, I think that was a lot better. Yeah, I got it there. Just a little right though. And it did hit right on my screen, so. Well, I think I'm gonna wrap it up there because I think we have 3 full holes showing you how easy it is to use the iPad and the Flightscope Mevo Plus if you don't have a projector or a screen. So you got to see Pebble Beach and what it looked like there. I can go out to the range real quick. Let's just go to exit round, main menu, and if you go to practice, I can show you guys like the driving range real quick. Let's just go to the target range just so you can kind of get an idea what it looks like. Since I have it up on screen record, might as well show you that. So there's your driving range and what it looks like. Okay, you can move it around obviously. You can set targets up like this, you know, work on little short games, which is nice. Let's get out of there. Whoops. Let's go back to that main menu. You can see how fluid this is. It's moving really well. This is the latest iPad Air. I know that you can use a little bit older generations. They obviously recommend newer ones. It's going to run it easier with a better processor. You know, the games, I'm sure are all going to look similar. We'll just go to darts really quick and see what it looks like for you. There we go. Looks like darts looks really nice. I mean, you guys, I think, understand by seeing this that, you know, those 3D graphics are scaled down a little bit, probably for the size that you have to download. I'm sure for the processor and GPU capabilities of the iPad. And, you know, their PC unit is a flagship. You know, that the PC software is a flagship. So maybe they don't want it to compete as much either. They might have more capabilities that are coming. So this is kind of a new product that's been introduced. I love the online play. I will give you a tip on the online play really quick, that the online play is for iOS to iOS. So if you've joined our Discord group, if not, I'll leave the link in the description. You need to go into the iOS multiplayer and connect with other iOS users. So that's some pretty good information there to know, because you can't play a PC person. It's for iOS versus iOS, but it's still really cool that they have online play. So I think that wraps it up for today. I appreciate you guys watching. Please like and subscribe, comment below, and let me know what you want to see in the next video. Questions that you have, anything along those lines, please put them in the comments. I do my best. I usually respond very quickly, so let me know what you want to see next, and I appreciate you watching. Have a great day.